Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone a long time and I'm sorry about that, but I had this big vision that I would document the whole sort of like moving in process, soft renovations we would do. I say soft renovations, we've done a lot of work on the house in respect of decorating and rectification of decorating that was done before. We've laid new carpet, well we didn't, but we've had new carpets upstairs. We've done quite a lot of work to the house, nothing major in the sense of we haven't knocked down any walls or done any building or done any like pulling out bathrooms and refitting bathrooms, done nothing like that yet. But it's just been the most busiest year ever. I had these grand plans of like when we first got into the house, videoing and doing like a tour of the house as it was, so that we had like a whole video of it before we started doing any work to it. And we literally just got in, we took a selfie in front of the house, in front of the door, with our keys, like, oh, here are our keys, here are us like getting our house. That is like the only thing we did that was anything remotely not related to the house. We got in. My other half, I think, was even still, because he rides a motorbike, he was still, I think, in his bike kit, and he started shifting stuff, started cleaning, we had like an action plan of what we wanted to do, and we had lots to do in the time that we had. So basically, cut a long story short, it was just like we lived in the moment. I lived in the moment. He's not a let's put everything online kind of person anyway. And yeah, basically I just ended up getting straight into the work, and then there never seemed to be the right time, or I never had the brain capacity to then, oh, let's get a camera out and let's film this. We've got like pictures and clips and stuff that we've done, but not like process of doing stuff, but nothing major. But do you know what, that was the right thing for us. I'm in my library room. I'm really fortunate that I've got a library room, and so grateful that I've got what I've got in here, and I've got all my bookshelves. These are very kindly bought for me by my other half for my birthday back in October. But I'm so excited to get this room kind of tweaked and finished, and have this as a working library, working space, where it's not just like piles of books everywhere and the bookshelves looking a mess. So yeah, it's been a real adjustment as well. I have never moved before in my whole life. I got to the age of, how old am I now? 27. Am I 27 now? I got to the age of 26. Yeah, I must have been 26. And I had never moved. I had never ever moved. And our sort of like moving journey as such, we were living with my parents before. That changed really quite quickly as well, because we were anticipating, we knew they were moving, but we didn't know they were moving as soon as they were moving. They were renovating a property to move into, and then all of a sudden their house sold really quickly, and stuff that we had to do, which we thought we'd have longer to do, like clearing out the loft, like my stuff in the loft, ended up not being as long as we thought it was going to be, and wasn't as a laid back process as we thought it was going to be. So it's been a real adjustment, moving out for the first time, but then also knowing that your parents are selling your family home that you've lived in for like 26 years, your whole entire life. That was really odd as well. And it's not the same for my other half. He's lived in loads of different places. It's not quite the same for him. Moving is not a big thing for him, but moving was a really big thing for me because I had never moved before. And also, like I say, the first time moving out of the family home, I miss my parents so much. I spent 26 years of my life, nearly 26 years of my life living with them, and solely living with them. And it's just so weird now, being independent, and the adjustment of running your own home, running that around, working full time. When I first moved, I was working 45 minutes at the minimum commute away, and I have got a new job. I made the decision back in June, July time, I think, that I was going to look at moving jobs. I was sick from February. We moved in February, and I was just getting sick and tired of the commute, and there were a few other things as well that were going on, and I just went, you know what, I want something closer to where we've moved. I thought that it would work out, and I thought the commute would be fine. We wouldn't have moved here if I didn't think the commute was right. But actually doing it and running my own home, if I wasn't running my own home and it was my parents that moved and I'd moved with my parents, 45-minute commute probably wouldn't have been a big deal, because my mum doesn't work, and she hasn't worked for several years now, and she's supported us in the home like a mum does. She's been cooking, cleaning, helping us with our laundry and things, because me and my other half both worked full time, and we were so fortunate and grateful for her for doing that. But she kind of, she picked up the slack from where we couldn't, because we were working full time. So then moving into your own home, and you have to do all of that, and if you don't do that, you won't eat and you won't have clean clothes. It's been a real adjustment, and it's been amazing. It's been such an amazing experience, but it has been difficult as well. And trying to make people understand, like, I've lived in that house for 26 years and now don't live there anymore, and it's a massive thing for me. But anyway, we are settled. We are, like I say, I'm still sort of organising my library space, but we are settled here. We're happy here, and it's lovely having our own home. And we've nearly been here a whole year, which is crazy to me. So crazy to me. And I'm kind of getting to the point where I started feeling like I'm getting time back. There's not quite so much to do. I'm getting into a routine. And I've got sort of like some of this time back that, maybe I can. Also, Daisy's been on at me. My best friend Daisy has been on at me. She's like, I want you back on YouTube. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back on and do what I want to do. Talk about books, talk about life, talk about a mishmash of stuff. But I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. So my idea is kind of doing weekly reading vlogs to an extent, talking about what I'm reading, but also talking about what I'm getting up to. If they're boring, I'm sorry, but that's just how life is at the minute. And yeah, that's kind of my plan. But I thought I'd kind of come on here and just kind of like, talk about where I've been. Why I didn't do what I said I was going to do, because I said I was going to I'll film everything and I'll do everything. And but I mean, if you're interested in any videos relating to buying your first home, the process, mortgages, and actually any questions about having moved out for the first time and running your own home for the first time, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you'd like a video on some of that stuff, then let me know. I've obviously the industry just change all the time. However, and it's ever changing, but my knowledge is quite recent. So hopefully I can help if you do want anything like that. So yes, this is me, still wearing the same jumper. I look back on my videos, and one of the most recent videos I posted, one of the last videos I posted, I was wearing this jumper. Still wearing the same hoodies and trackies and leggings, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. Like I say, I've got reading vlogs coming. I'm planning on doing some end of year and then beginning of year bookish content, like a yearly wrap up, some of the best books of 2021, looking forward into 2022, what my reading goals are, some of the books I want to get to in 2022 off my TBR, like what are my top 10 reads, hold myself accountable to them. Maybe I should do 12 and do one a month. And some of my plans, like I say, for reading going forward into the new year. But that's it really. Apologies, I've been absent. I hope you are happy I'm back. I know Daisy May will be. And yes, I hope to see you all soon. Bye.